Today I'm doing my camera reveal, my new action camera. It only took me, what, like almost a year to decide what to upgrade to? That's not too bad, a year. That's okay. GoPro 5 Black. I did it. I actually bit the bullet. I went for the GoPro and I went for the Hero 5, and that was a tough decision to make. Part of the reason it was such a tough decision to make is there is so much controversy as to whether the Hero 5 is a good motovlogging setup or not. And I'll tell you why I went with the Hero 5 really briefly before I get into it. One of the things was it's waterproof, and I did not want to fiddle-faddle around with extra cases and all that kind of crap. And the other reason is I really love the image stabilization on this one. It is really, to me, it's really superb. So I loved it for that. The other thing too, why I went with the Hero 5 was also because I do like, maybe there isn't a difference, but to me, I do see a difference in the image quality with this one. And the reason I didn't really want to go with the Hero 5, as most of you know, is that there's been a lot of reports of audio issues, and I was not keen on having to get the mic adapter. I think that the mic adapter is kind of going to be one of those things that just annoys me about this camera the most. I still don't have it, as you can see on my camera, because I ordered it and it has not come in yet. So unfortunately, I'm running my audio on my old Ion Air Pro 2, which, as most of you know, I demoted to my secondary camera, which is why I'm now getting the front view right here. And I am hoping the audio works out okay like this. I had to reposition my mic and run a line, and it's kind of funky. But I don't want to have to set up an audio setup where it's separate. I just want it like plug and kind of go. This is my first kick at the bucket. I actually really was not very impressed with having to try to mount this to my helmet. And in retrospect, I think maybe had I known that the Shoei RF1200 was such a difficult helmet to do a chin mount on, maybe I would have gone with a different helmet. But I do really like the helmet mostly otherwise. So I just kind of finagled it around, and I do have a video coming up of that and how I did my custom chin mount on my RF Shoei. I did use an epoxy to do it, and I know there's lots of other solutions out there, and a lot of people are saying use this and use that and do it this way and do it that way. This is the way that I chose to do it. We'll see if it works, we'll see if it pans out, and we'll see how long it lasts. It should last okay. It's a really solid marine-based epoxy, so it should anchor okay, and it should be, it should have a pretty good longevity to it. So that is the update for my camera reveal that took me, what, like almost a year to decide what to upgrade to, and I almost did. I will admit it. I almost went with the Drift Ghost. I almost did it, but I didn't. And the only reason I didn't is I wanted a chin mount, and I used to really like the look of the side mount. You know what? I kind of have grown to like the chin view better. I really love the quality on the Drift. I've always really liked the videos that I see for the motovloggers that use the Drift, but I just didn't want the side mount anymore. I wanted the chin mount. So that's part of the reason why I decided to go with the GoPro as well. It's my test run today, so we'll see how it goes. I'm really hoping it pans out okay, but I'm not totally sure. I know the angle on it is going to have to be changed, because the angle right now, I use the J hook on it, and you can tell that the camera is not going to be tilted back enough. So I think my POV is going to probably be a little bit too low, and you're probably going to see all the instruments and everything a little bit too much. So I'm going to go find a small short extension add that on, and then I will go ahead and tilt the camera back a little bit, and I'm kind of hoping that the angle of it that way is going to be a little bit better. We'll see if I have buyer's regret or not, but I'm optimistic that this camera is going to make me quite happy in comparison to the Ion Air Pro. I'm sure it's going to be a great upgrade. But anyway, that's my little bit of an update. It's nothing super exciting. Actually, the camera is really exciting. I'm excited.